So hello everyone. In this video, we are going to talk about the today's current affairs that happened in the world, in the entire world, and that I have listened to the news of the day from the TV Live. So of course, the first one is the United States of America deals with the Islamic Republic of Iran. Actually, there is a talk was going with Iran in Qatar, and Iranian Foreign Minister Abbas Araghchi and its Speaker Ismail Baghai and all other several senior delegates went to Qatar to talk on the peaceful, or you can say a ceasefire between United States and America, or a permanent deal between United States of America and Iran. But in all midst of this, United States attacked the naval assets of Iran, calling it, as CENTCOM pronounced it, quote unquote. They said that those Iranian naval ships were, you can say, putting mines in the Strait of Hormuz. So they attacked on them and completely destroyed them. There is not yet any response from Iranian side, but as Secretary of State Marco Rubio said that this attack will not have any effect on our negotiations with Iran. But there is still not any response we can see from Iranian side. And as Donald Trump said just a couple of hours ago in his Truth Social post, that there are only two options for Iran. First one is that Iran has to give its enriched uranium to United States so that it can destroy that enriched uranium or nuclear dust, or Iran will destroy its own enriched nuclear. Iran will destroy its own enriched uranium in Iran by itself, in the presence of any international atomic agency, or you can say international and nuclear scientist, or international any nuclear watchdogs, in the presence of them, so that there will be no any enriched uranium for Iran. Next news that I have heard about is that Pakistan's pushback from United States. Just a couple of, or you can say, since Donald Trump came to power, he put aside India and started to deal with Pakistan in much more lovelier way, and one of the most pro-Pakistani president became a more pro-Pakistani president. He called General Asim Munir the great field marshal, his favorite field marshal, and the Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif as the greatest Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif. But now Trump pushes Pakistan to sign on Abraham Accord. So what is this Abraham Accord? Actually, when in 1948, when Jews from all the world was given land in the area of Palestine, or you can say the Palestinian land was given to Israel, then most of the country, or you can say Middle Eastern countries, like some of the Middle Eastern countries or some other countries of African countries, refused to recognize Israel, because they thought that Israel was taking the land of Palestinians. The land where Palestinians were living from centuries were given to Israel by some Western countries. So an Abraham Accord was made, which says that if you want to grow in the Middle East, or you can say if you want your economy should boom, or if you want to a good relationship with America and also with Israel, then you have to sign on Abraham Accord, which says that we recognize Israel as an independent state. India signed it at that time, and India also recognized Palestine as an independent state, which isn't a nation state right now, because of the United States of America vetoes in United Nations General Assembly, which prevents Palestine to act as an independent state. Now coming back to our topic, Abraham Accord. Abraham Accord was signed by hundreds of countries, but probably 11 to 13 countries which refused to sign on it, and Pakistan was one of them. and Pakistan was so hateful of Israel. Pakistan in its passport written, there is a line written in the passport of Pakistan that this passport is valid for the entire world except Israel, because Pakistan didn't recognize Israel as a nation state. And time and again you can say something, I can say protest against America and especially Israel occurred in Pakistan. So the Pakistanis and Saudi Arabia didn't also signed Abraham Accord, and several other countries didn't sign Abraham Accord. So uh, these are obviously anti-Israel countries, and they hate Israel so much. And Pakistan was one of them. Now Trump pushes Pakistan to sign on Abraham Accord, but just a couple of days ago, Defense Minister Khaja Asif said that we won't sign on Abraham Accord. It is unacceptable to us, and it is not only that the so-called ministers, or you can say so-called Pakistanis ministers, were reluctant, so hateful against Israel, but also if they signed on Abraham Accord, their common people, their citizen of Pakistan, will go on a huge protest against the established government. So it will be a painful for the government of Pakistan to sign on the Abraham Accord. So it is, you can say, a twisting scenario for Pakistan, that what will it do? Because if Pakistan didn't sign on Abraham Accord, then Trump, you can say, a short-tempered person, started to criticize or even stop the IMF bailout package that Pakistan enjoys in the term of Donald Trump, especially in his term. Like he got $1.2 billion package from IMF and all the rest of it. So it is, you can say, a problematic situation for Pakistan. Now coming back to our third is that Vladimir Putin escalated the war in Ukraine by attacking multiple targets on Kyiv with new lethal missiles on Ukraine capital Kyiv. This attack came after when Ukraine attacks on one of the regions on captured region of Russia, which was a university, and there is a hostel of university where Ukraine attacked there, and nearly 19 students were died there. So Vladimir Putin said that we were going to take the revenge, and they escalated the war, and the Europe is trembling now because Putin is not seemingly to be slow on this war, and he is rapidly attacking on Ukraine with new weapons and new missiles, and in big chunks of numbers that Ukraine cannot single-handedly, or you can say cannot able to defend itself, or you can say intercept all those missiles. So Putin escalation of war is going much more rapidly than ever before. Now there is no any scene of like something, you can say, a peace. So that's all about news today. Thank you very much.